I'm Mark, and this is Jesse, and this is Unfiltered Curiosity. And
We got
today's topic,
Peyton joining us today,
yes,
and we're not gonna really have a topic, and we're just gonna see where it all goes because Mark and Peyton are completely unhinged. Mark, tell us about this haircut.
okay. Me and my wife and the kids went to a function yesterday. We were hanging out and stuff, and of course, Jesse's looking at guys. My Jesse is looking at
Yeah,
guys,
right.
and this dude had a haircut, and Jesse's like, "Ooh, I like his haircut." And it's a skinny mullet. And so I was like, "Oh, should I get that haircut?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then time goes on, and then they're sitting next to us. And then she asked him what it was. It was a Euro hawk.
Eurohawk.
Yeah.
Is that the ones that the sides are shaved and it fades into the hawk?
It's a fat mohawk, but a skinny mullet. But it's not really a mullet at all. But yes, you're
That's
right. So it was faded the whole way.
That look good on you?
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to get.
I think you've got the head for it.
Dude, if I shave my head and then right here, it's like that. So like, people would call me dickhead.
I was thinking pinhead.
Yeah,
and-
me too. But
Pinhead?
Yeah.
it's a good thing you have a lot of hair then, and you're not bald. So
Yeah, I am definitely grateful for that. My mom had super thick hair and my dad didn't go bald. He did go gray by the time he was like 28. Or 30 or something. He was completely gray. So
So he's getting.
yeah, I have quite a few gray hairs, and I'm also balding horribly. So we're just
that's okay though.
eventually I'm gonna just buzz it all.
I think he'd look good with a buzz cut because his head's pretty
Well,
uniform.
let's see it. Yeah, no, you still got some years, dude. You're probably gonna
No.
get a patch in
He's
the back.
gray
but
all on the sides.
Yeah, gray. Yeah, that's fine. No, you can always dye gray. But I mean, I think it'd look okay if you were completely bald.
I don't know. Maybe next week I'll just show up to record and I'll have a buzz cut. Who knows?
No.
I would probably wait on that because your hair is pretty cool. The style, you have that mullet thing going on, which was pretty cool.
Got
The
it
first person that
now
I've
to
ever
where I
talked
want
to
it.
with a mullet.
When I met him, he had a more intense mullet going on. And he
Yeah,
even said to me,
it
he's
was-
like, I hope you don't mind it.
It was kind of subtle when he came over here for the first time, but the mullet was there. You could tell, like, oh, that's a mullet. And when it wasn't Billy Ray Cyrus or anything, but it was,
Yeah. It was not business in the front, party in the back.
no.
I want to get a faint perm where it just adds a little bit of curl because I think straight mullets are ugly, but curly
Joe Dirt.
mullets.
Joe
Yeah,
Dirte. Yeah.
I don't want to look like Joe Dirt. I want to look like Billy Ray.
He
You
had
want
a
that
perm
Billy
before,
Ray
though.
Ray. Yeah. Sure.
He had a perm before, and it did not look good.
Not the
That was
Miley
a super
Cyrus,
tight perm.
Yeah.
I think a loose perm would look good.
I think Peyton should get waves.
Waves. I'm getting my braids back in August.
Buzz
Did I
cut.
see braids? Yeah. Okay.
You've seen.
Yeah.
I had them when we got engaged, so they're in like our engagement photos.
How do you scratch your head with braids?
The same way. It's my scalp is still there.
You don't beat your head?
Sometimes if I just need to get it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. One of those tried and true. Washing the hair is harder though.
You don't really have that black hair though.
I
Do
do.
you?
I have very kinky, coily hair.
It takes forever to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
have
don't know. I wouldn't call that black hair because white people have that as well.
When you're thinking of black hair, you're thinking of the type afro type hair.
The fro. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do have a fro. I can show you pictures
Oh, yeah.
when I pick it out. The type of hair is called 4C. Mine isn't a 4C. My brother is close to a 4C.
He's got a fro.
Yeah, my brother has a pretty big fro.
Is same mom, same dad?
Yeah, all my siblings are same mom, same dad, but I'm the lightest of my siblings. You can physically tell, oh, they're black. With me, I get Puerto Rican a lot or Native American.
I think she has black features.
What about like Asian? Do you ever get, because you got them, you got the eyes. You never get like, oh, are you Asian? Or
I've never gotten Asian in my life. What? People get confused when they see my siblings and I together because my siblings all have brown eyes. My entire family has brown eyes except for me and my grandma.
And you have green eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if that's
She got
Spain.
more. I think she got more of her mom's genetics.
Yeah, my mom's Hispanic.
Hispanic, like Mexican?
Yeah, Chicano. So Mexican American. Yeah.
Mexican Americans don't like to wake up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it. real slow.
I've never heard.
Yeah, it's from Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Or is it Up in Smoke or Next?
I've only seen Up in Smokes.
I
It's gotta
only
be Up in Smoke.
remember one scene from that movie.
I love those movies. Those movies were awesome. My mom's a square bear from Delaware, and she would not let us watch
Square
certain
bear.
things. Yeah. She wasn't from Delaware. It just sounds cool if you say, you know, it rhymes.
Square bear from Delaware.
Yeah.
My parents were kind of like that too. They'd put locks on different TV channels, and my older sister would always figure out the lock.
Yeah. We didn't have locks in the late 80s, early 90s. We had, hey, what the fuck are you doing watching that? You know?
Yeah, that's where my parents didn't have any locks on things. They just said, don't watch that. And I knew if I got caught watching it, I was in deep shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was kind of weird because my parents weren't ever strict or anything, but it was mainly South Park and Family Guy, American Dad.
All the good shows.
My parents would watch, but wouldn't obviously want us to watch. But then we'd also end up watching it anyway, and then they didn't care. I don't know. It was weird.
There's going to be so many things I'm going to have to edit out of this podcast
There's going to be,
this week. I think we should give you a chance to edit one of these podcasts.
Mark would not be able to edit this. He would get so confused.
I might be able to. I would just get overwhelmed. But I mean, I could do it. If you told me,
get on yourself, buddy.
Hey,
I think you could do it.
This, I think I could do it.
Going back to last week, when you need help, you go to your kids.
Yeah.
When you need help with technology, because they are techie people.
Right. The masterminds. A question for you, Mark. When you go to sleep, do you still dream or have you stopped dreaming?
Yeah, that's a cool question.
Because they say when you get to a certain age, you stop dreaming. So I'm just always curious.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I still dream. It's remembering my dreams
that gets harder.
The hard part. Yeah. I'll wake up from a super awesome dream and then I'll be thinking about the dream. And as much as I think about it, it falls away. You're telling a story of the dream and then you forget one part. What you're remembering from when you woke up, it just falls and I can't remember shit. But sometimes I remember dreams.
I remember dreams that I had from when I was a kid still. I have some pretty crazy dreams, and I used to lucid dream a lot where I can like control it. I just had a lucid dream the other night and it was pretty crazy.
Do you think that's dependent on your creativity level? Because I know my mom she's a very creative person, but
maybe
she still has some pretty intense dreams, I know.
Because
we talked about it.
I think it's the left side of your brain that's your creative side versus your right side is your more logical side, I guess. So maybe your left brain activity is where it comes from.
Yeah, I know I very, very, very rarely dream in color.
Really? What?
Yeah.
So you dream in black and white?
Yeah.
What?
Shit, you are from the 20th century.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, they say that there's a couple of things, and now it's probably being debunked because color TVs have been around for before me and my mom used to watch black and white, you know, like old westerns and shit like that. And that's what I thought it was from. But then like I wouldn't watch black and white movies for tons of years. It's been a long time since I've seen one. Like, every once in a great while I'll dream in color, and it's not color like what you see, like a light is actually yellow instead of like super light gray.
It's weird.
Are you colorblind?
No. I don't think so.
I mean, you can see red and blue, can't you?
You know what's wild? Peyton's sister sent her this app, and you can change the vision. So if you have poor vision, you can change it and then show people, this is what I see when I don't have my glasses on. Or if you're colorblind, you can't see red, you can click that and then it'll show you what people who are colorblind, they can't see red. It'll show you what they see.
I mean, if I was interested in what colorblind people see, I guess that would be cool.
It's interesting though, because my brother's colorblind, and so it's just crazy to me that he sees the world in a different way than what we do. He can't see red, blue, purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just.
But he knows that ketchup is red, right?
Believe so.
Did you know, Peyton has a fear of ketchup?
I do.
Why?
I don't know. People always ask, they're like, oh, something traumatic must have happened to you. It's just always growing up, I couldn't touch the ketchup bottle. My mom was the same way. So maybe it's a fear that stemmed from her fear, but it disgusts me. If someone starts like messing around with me and trying to be funny, I'll start crying because I'm so scared.
Legit.
Mm.
I've taken a ketchup bottle and like kind of put it next to her and she cringes. I'm scared of snakes. So if somebody brings a snake up to me, I'm going to cringe and walk away or something. I'm going to react, right?
Hmm.
And she reacts the same way that I do with snakes, but with ketchup.
That's what got him to swipe on me in the first place, actually.
Yeah, it was her fun fact on her dating profile.
Yeah.
Fear of ketchup.
Yeah. I kind of have the same thing with barbecue sauce, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
But ketchup, it's really bad.
I think it's because barbecue sauce stems from ketchup, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My sister, she will not touch red meat.
Oh, I know a lot of people that are like that.
She eats meat. She's not a vegetarian or vegan. She cannot touch uncooked meat.
Yeah.
For some reason, she can't do it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are like that.
I can't stand feet. It's not that I'm afraid of them. I just think they're fucking disgusting. And I can't drink milk. Not my kids, not Jesse. I can't do it.
I think drinking milk is weird. He drinks milk out of a glass.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not drink milk out of a glass?
Nope.
No, those are my sisters. My sisters drink milk.
We're only engaged and she thinks I drink milk,
Oh
but it's
my
fine.
god! I knew somebody that
It's
is my
just their sisters.
I think that's so disgusting.
It's good for you. It really is. There's a lot of calcium. It's good for your bones.
Oh.
It's really
I
good
mean,
for you
we're-
to do that, but
We're really not meant to drink cow's milk, but for some reason, socially unacceptable for us to, run up on a human tit, and drink milk that was made for us.
I mean, no, it's a cow's milk too, but you're supposed to have the raw milk is what people are trying to go back
process.
to.
However, if you don't collect it right or store it right, it can make you very, very sick without it being processed.
Like homogenized or
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's weird.
Homogenization.
That's a big word.
Yeah. Homo milk, we called it.
Okay.
Just saying, it shortens homogenized. So
Homogenization.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would agree that I don't think it is socially acceptable to run up on a breast.
Or just even ask very politely. You know what I mean?
May I?
Yeah, ma'am or sir.
Or
may I? You know what I mean? Like,
So you're telling me you think we're supposed to get all of our milk sources only from other humans?
no, not at all.
Okay, that's what it was sounding like.
Oh, no. I'm just saying that, cow's milk are for cows and human milk is for humans, right?
No.
No. There's
Then-
also goat milk.
That's like saying
Well,
you
those are for
can't eat
goats.
cow's meat because cow's meat is for cows.
Yeah.
And
But
so
cows
we
don't
only
eat
have
meat.
to eat human meat, which that would make us carnivores. Or not carnivores, cannibals.
Cannibals. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, carnivores too.
It's hard on our body to process cow's milk.
I don't
think that's true.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
I'm going to Google it.
You
Google it.
should, because especially if it's raw cow milk. I only have cow milk with my cereal or if we're cooking, but other than that, if I'm drinking something like in my coffee, I'll use oat milk, or I've had macadamia milk before.
What is a macadamia? Is it a nut?
It's a nut. It's very yummy.
So for most people, drinking cow's milk is not inherently hard on the body and can provide a good source of protein, calcium, and vitamin D. However, if you're lactose intolerant, have a dairy allergy, or consume excessive amounts, it can cause digestive discomfort, inflammation, or other health issues. Whether or not it is hard on your system depends entirely upon your unique biology and how much you consume.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Are you trying to tell us you're lactose intolerant? Is that a roundabout way of telling us that?
I don't know. I just get farty when I drink milk.
Oh yeah, you're probably lactose intolerant.
I'll drink it
I have
anyway.
a friend that is actually allergic to dairy. They can't have cheese. They order a hamburger. They have to get it without cheese and genuinely cannot have it. It's a very severe lactose intolerant, essentially. If they have any sort of dairy, they are on the toilet instantly because of that. It's wild. I didn't know you could actually be allergic to milk. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I have a coworker too. She got a sandwich the other day and she's really allergic to dairy and it had a little bit of cheese on it, so she took it off. But even with her just taking the cheese off, whatever remnants there was, she still had a reaction. She's that sensitive to it.
That's strange.
Yeah.
That is strange.
Do you have any allergies or at all or no?
Penicillin.
Ah.
Yeah. I have history of malignant hypothermia.
Malignant hypothermia.
Yeah, malignant.
What is that?
Malignant.
It's where you get put under for surgery and not I haven't had this done. I've had family members that go under, they spike fevers, and I don't know the whole medical stuff for it, but they spike fevers and they go into seizures sometimes, and then they can't get the fever down. And so they have to pack you in a bathtub full of ice, or else you'll just seize and die, stroke or something.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
scary.
So
yeah,
how do
they
you know
have it.
you have that if you've never had the experience?
It's a family history thing. It's genetic.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. And so they take pretty good precaution because it could be severe on your brain for sure. And it's
So they
just
can
something to do with the anesthesia. They have other types of anesthesia, but they still take precaution because I'm MH. So
I didn't know that when they do anesthesia, they also use fentanyl, a small dose of fentanyl to help with it, I guess. And I didn't know that until I came out of one of my surgeries and I couldn't breathe. And apparently I'm allergic to it. So that was super fun coming out of a surgery in general is kind of just wonky.
yeah.
Just because, you're kind of foggy and everything. But I came out of this surgery and I could not breathe. I felt like there was an elephant sitting on my chest. Could not breathe at all. It was the worst experience of my life.
So no fentanyl for you.
No,
Oh, Fenty.
it's a good thing I'm not a drug addict or anything.
Well, that fentanyl is so much different than the fentanyl going around in the streets, right? I remember when I came out of surgery for my second tonsillectomy because they fucking grew back.
Your tonsils did?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
I didn't
that.
know that could
Yeah, it
happen.
happens to like 1% of people that have tonsillectomies. They fucking grow back. So, and this wasn't like I had a surgery and a couple years later. It was 10 or 12 years later that they just grew back, and I was having cysts. Yeah, cysts. Yeah, there you go, cysts.
Cysts.
And so then I came out of the thing. You're kind of just loopy, and I love that feeling. I love it. I see why Michael Jackson did it all the time, And so coming out of it, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna give you some fentanyl," and I was like, "But fentanyl's bad," and they're like, "No, we have the good stuff," and I was like, "Oh, thank God, yes."
Yeah.
One nurse, I told her I was allergic to fentanyl, and she's like, "Okay, what was your reaction?" I was like, "I couldn't breathe." And
She's like, "Oh, that's
she
normal."
looked at me and kind of looked at me like I was stupid. Like, that's just what fentanyl does. Like, it slows down your heart rate and like your breathing and everything. And she's like, "That's just what it does." And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
So use something different."
Yeah.
But she tried to make me sound stupid with it. And I was like, "No, I'm allergic to it. Keep it off. Keep it out of me, please."
Off limits.
I was thankful I didn't have, when I got my tumor removed the first time, I was thankful that I didn't have really anything wrong with being put under or anything. The only thing was they said that I aspirated into the tube, so then they had to start all over. So that was it. Apparently my body did not like it.
They hit your gag reflex, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
What was it?
I had I guess vomited into the tube when
Yeah,
I was
aspirated.
asleep. Yeah. And which I had told them I was nauseous all morning, so they gave me the patch to put behind my ear, which it did help.
What did they call that? Dramamine patch?
I don't think so. I just know it was some type of anti-nausea patch, but I don't know if it was Dramamine or not.
Just what's that nausea medication? No, the V it starts with a V. Zofran.
I have a prescription for that. I take that pretty regularly. It might have been in the patch. The patch I could keep on for 3 days because I was getting really sick every single morning still from all the treatment and stuff and medication. So then those 3 days that I had the patch on, I was in heaven.
Mark, how many surgeries have you had?
Major
how many times have I been
surgeries you've had to
under?
go under for?
5, I think. A couple of them were gas.
Yeah, I'm assuming your tonsils.
Yeah, no.
Or wisdom teeth or something.
Wisdom teeth, I believe. I had hand surgery, so I have a metal plate in my ring finger, and they had to do reconstructive surgery on it because me and my brother were fighting, and it bent my finger over here, and then so they put it in a splint, and your ring finger is your ring finger for a pretty main reason. It's the only finger that you have that has a main artery running through it, and it goes straight to your heart. That's why it's your ring finger, your wedding finger ring. And so they had to cut around this part and flap the skin back and put plates and screws in my finger to hold it back together. That was my very first one. And then I had tooth pulls and 2 tonsillectomies, and then my most recent was the hernia one.
Yeah. I was awake for I only had 1 wisdom tooth growing, and I was awake for when he took it out, and it
Yeah.
was horrible.
Did
Like,
they have to dig it out?
it looked like just a pick, and he just went like this and went like that and uprooted it like a tree and took it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Yeah,
the snap,
crazy.
crackle, pop?
I heard it go.
They say it's like Rice Krispies. So when I got a tooth pulled, that's what they told me.
It was horrible. And then I
Yeah,
got a severe infection.
like dry socket.
No, this dentist got shut down. We were on state insurance, so we could only go to certain places. And this one place, they couldn't find the dentist for so long. And it turns out he was outside eating an ice cream cone. And so I was just
Hell
sitting in
yeah.
the chair waiting.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then he rolled in. He couldn't walk on his own. So he rolled in on this electric wheelchair and stood up and just stood in one place. And they numbed me a little bit, but not good enough. And then I got a huge infection. And yeah. Because I'm guessing that the tools weren't clean.
Dry socket is caused by sucking motions, sucking from a straw, sucking from other things, sucking from cigarettes. And what it does is the wound needs to be moist at all times. Well, when you do that sucking, it sucks the moisture out of it, and then you get dry socket. And I guess it hurts pretty bad. I don't know. What's weird is I smoked cigarettes for fucking years, and I always had teeth pulled, and I would always smoke cigarettes, smoke a little reefer, drank from straws, and that never happened to me. So that was pretty cool.
I know someone who got dry sockets, I think 3 times when they got their wisdom teeth taken out, which they had a pretty intense surgery too. It wasn't just wisdom teeth. They had to go in and laser off portions of their mouth and stuff. There's other things they had to do as well.
Like impacted where teeth are underneath but pushing into the tooth, so they have to go.
No, so with your adult teeth, they they stay up in your skull, right? So this person, 2 of their adult teeth never dropped, and so they had to pull the baby teeth and then had to laser off the roof of their mouth to hook brackets to be able to pull down, slowly. But
like braces,
but with all that, so they were taking care of that. And so recovering not only from a major mouth surgery, but on top of it, they got dry sockets, I think 3 times. 3 out of the 4 wisdom teeth got dry sockets. Yeah. And I think my dad got dry sockets one time as well.
Yeah.
When he got his teeth pulled. I didn't, but
does he smoke cigarettes?
No, he smokes cigars.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm just wondering, why didn't I? Because when I was at that age, I'd fucking smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke and drink sodas from straw. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I never got one.
There's only, I think you have like there's a 5-day period. Once you pass that 5 days, you're normally okay after that. Your mouth is still healing, but up until those 5 days is where you're the most susceptible, I think, to it. How many surgeries have you had?
I've only had to be put under. It was just my one to get the tumor out. And then I had...
Where'd you have the tumor at?
In my right breast.
Her boobie.
Ooh. Did it make it bigger like when it was there?
No, it just made blood come out of my nipple.
Didn't you say you have like a hole almost under where it was?
Yeah, so where the tumor was, there's nothing behind it now. It's just empty. Yeah.
Okay, what I want you to do, one of you guys, is get your phone and Google, how do you put this where it doesn't sound weird? Men lactating.
Yeah, men can, and I talked about this. If you were to put a pump on a man and do it for long enough, they can lactate.
So when I was a kid, right, I would lactate. Like I have one boob, that's bigger than the other, and it's always been like that. And so when I was a kid, it would hurt all the time, fucking hurt. And I would squeeze it and I would fucking lactate. And that happened for probably 10 years.
Wow.
I think from the time I was puberty until I was in my early 20s. And it still might today.
Let's give her a try. Then you don't have to be worried about not getting your own milk.
Yeah, you can drink your own milk, buddy.
It would come out of both, but mostly my right one.
I mean, if
it says it's because of a hormone balance thing.
Yeah.
And so it just depends. You just must have more female hormones in your body.
Well, I was a mama's boy.
Progesterone.
I was a mama's boy.
Uh,
But I don't think my mom breastfed us at all. I think it was straight formula.
uh,
But yeah, it was weird. I felt, obviously I felt like I was the only boy in the world that I was
yeah.
lactating, and it's strange. Like at first I thought it was pus because I didn't know anything about. I mean, I knew kind of about babies sucking boobs, but I didn't really know whatever breastfeeding, boob sucking, whatever. So that was kind of weird.
I'm worried whenever we have kids. I don't know if I'll be able to breastfeed because of having to get the tumor taken out and whatnot. And that's actually one of the reasons. The first surgeon that I had, she refused. I fasted and everything, was ready for the surgery. Got in there, she was like, "Oh, I'm not getting you surgery because I want you to be able to breastfeed your kids," which I don't have yet. I didn't even have.
Keep in mind, this tumor was cancerous.
Yeah.
It's not like it was just a random tumor. She straight up had cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this doctor was saying, I'm not doing that.
And the second one was like, "Yeah, I mean, there's maybe a possibility you won't be able to." But I was like, I mean, my kids can have formula, it's whatever, or I can buy breast milk from someone else. Like, it's.
Well, I mean, you have two titties, I hope, right?
Well, the other one got injured in an
Hmm.
accident.
In a
So-
sex accident or what?
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
was it got sliced.
It got slashed?
No, kind of.
She tried to cut her nipple off.
No, I didn't try. It happened on accident because I was in the shower and I dropped the shampoo bottle, and the thin piece of plastic that holds the lid together sliced it, and it was just kind of hanging there.
And it healed.
It healed.
However, that could prevent her from.
Yeah, it just might not all be lined up.
Yeah.
Like, sounds like you got to prime that motherfucker. Jesse, you got to do the priming, dude.
You gotta prime. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see.
How are you guys going to do this baby thing? Who's going to be your donor?
If I don't have any viable eggs, just because I have a lot of infertility issues, I have a friend that's willing to donate an egg, and then we are in this group with free donors all across the US. So eventually when it gets to that point, and I know when I'm ovulating and stuff, we're able to get them to go and give their sample, and then they can, I think it's called washing the sperm or something like that.
Yeah.
They can wash the sperm.
Essentially takes out the sperm that's not eligible.
Yeah.
So is it weird? Wouldn't you want it from Jesse's family, right? Like that would be more a part of him than some, Joe Schmo.
I don't feel like my family is open enough for that, which is totally fine. I feel like that's a pretty, that's a very personal question, and I don't think a lot of people would be cool with that, which is totally fine. The closest person to me to be able to do it would be my dad, and I feel like that's just kind of weird.
That's like too close.
Yeah, like it'd be weird to think that my kid was created by my dad, because then it's like my
brother
kid.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, you got to think. I would just if it was me, I would want it to be more me and then, and more you. So like,
Yeah.
Maybe
We're
you
gonna
get
try to
one
find a donor that has like similar like characteristics to Jesse, like
that
the
makes
lighter
sense.
eye, like just trying to find similar characteristics. That's what you said you wanted.
That's true, and then you overruled me and said you wanted a black donor.
I do want a darker baby just because I'm not that dark. But you said, yeah, we can find a black donor that has similar characteristics
That's
to
true.
me.
I'm at the point, it sucks that I'm not gonna have any biological kids. However, when I got my hysterectomy, I didn't save any of my eggs or anything because it's very expensive to have them stored, and I couldn't afford $200 a month to have them stored until I was ready to have kids. If I had a brother or somebody that was willing to do that, then I think that'd be cool that they'd be willing to do that.
What about a first cousin?
Well, there's also the possibility, what if I don't have any viable eggs? We could maybe get an egg from one of his sisters.
True.
Well, what about one of your sisters?
They've told me no, but also I don't know if they were serious or not, because they don't really take those things very seriously in the moment. They have both told me that they wouldn't carry for me for sure, because they just don't want to do that.
I almost want to get your family's numbers and talk to them myself.
One of my sisters a while back offered to carry for me, if that was needed. And I was like, well, that's the problem, is we have too many uteruses, not enough penises.
Yeah.
And so,
or you can do it from your sister, Jesse, and Peyton, your brother.
Well, and the way we have to do it, it's going to be a petri dish baby anyway.
Mhm.
So they put in 2 or 3 different eggs. So could we maybe take her friend's egg, and then if one of my siblings is able to donate or wants to donate one, we could put both of them in and just see which one takes. So there's lots of options, but also
Would you
I've
ever
kind of
really know which one took? Like, is this
I mean, we'd
Esmeralda
be able
and
to tell
that's Jacqueline or
genetically, I
whatever?
feel like.
Yeah,
What's
genetically,
that?
you'd probably be able to tell.
Genetically, yeah.
Genetically. Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. I just
I
think
mean,
that
if
a
they come
baby,
out, say we took one of her siblings' eggs and one of my siblings' eggs, we're obviously going to be able to tell, because if the baby comes out black, it's probably going to be her sibling that took.
yeah.
But I've also just kind of coped with the fact that I'm not going to have a biological kid, which is fine. I think it'd be cool because I am the last chance for the name to continue.
So do you think that at some point with a scientific breakthrough that would be possible?
Maybe.
For me to have biological, there are
Like for you to
there
produce sperm
there's not a way for trans people to be able to produce sperm.
right now?
However, true.
No.
However, there are ways that they're working on ways of like bone grafts that they can do that can
Like
fertilize an egg, I
like
guess.
through
Like
DNA, like
so like
cloning.
kind of, yes. Yeah.
Kind of, but I honestly I hadn't thought about kind of what you said before. Say one of his sisters were to donate an egg and then my brother be a donor. That would make it to where it's
Yeah.
It's
50
very,
50.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I don't
I
know
think it's an uncomfortable question for a lot of people though.
Mm-hmm.
because they start thinking too into it.
Yeah, they think too into it. So it's not like they think, oh, well, I'm tied to that. That's my kid. Where it's like, no, it's our kid.
Yeah.
We are going to raise it. We are responsible. You're merely the donor.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people just get weird about it. And, it's not my room to judge if they feel weird about that,
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I was in a situation like that with our mutual friend, and there was contracts that were signed, but my question was like, why me? Like me? Like, that's insane. Like I am far from what people are looking for, but but then that's my own mind, like I don't know. I can't see it, but I'm sure obviously they could have or whatever. I don't know.
I did have a friend that was willing to donate if I needed it, but we're no longer friends now. So,
It's not the same mutual friend that we have.
no, willing to donate sperm.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's just so expensive. I mean, it's anywhere from 1,200 to 2,500 for a vial of sperm. So unless you know somebody that's going to donate for you or something, I mean, and it's just people are weird about it. They're like, I don't want somebody that's genetically mine, but they're not my kid.
Yeah.
So people just get weird about it,
I would absolutely be willing, but you guys know my past, so that's probably a hard pass. But if you guys ever need it, like,
We'll come to you first.
Yeah.
and I'll come for you.
Oh my
Well,
I made it to 40. That's pretty good, I guess. So
exactly.
yeah, I think that it would be super cool if there was someone that like a doppelganger, but they're going to probably charge hella money. But I feel everyone has a doppelganger. I met my doppelganger. Yeah.
Where?
In school. So it was this kid. He was new to high school. We were both sophomores, and his name's Ryan. And me and my brother Scott would cut school all the time, right? And so they were constantly calling my mom, like, you're this and that. And so my mom was on her way home for something. She forgot something at home, and she seen me walking down the street, right? And it was school time. So she stopped and she grabbed me, right? And was like, what the fuck are you doing out of school? And it wasn't me, right? It was Ryan. And
so this
Ryan's like,
kid's
what the
scared.
fuck to this crazy lady? And my mom didn't understand what was going on. Obviously, the kid was spooked. He thought he was getting abducted by this old fucking crazy woman. You know what I mean? I never thought that we looked alike, but we got constantly confused for each other, constantly confused. And
That's
we
so wild.
kind of look alike. We're near the same age, same build, skinny, same hair color, same eye color, both skated, dressed the same kind of thing. So
That could cause some problems.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
could you imagine it, or the same thing with being twins, you know? Somebody sees Ryan macking out with a girl at the park and they're like, "Oh my God, Jesse, I saw Mark macking out with the girl at the park." And that could cause some problems for you.
yeah, I don't think so. I think she'd be like, no, no one's trying to mac out with him.
There you go.
And there it is, you know? That's my cover. It was Ryan.
It was right.
Yeah. It would probably be Jesse macking out with Ryan, really.
She didn't know.
Yeah.
She wouldn't know the difference.
She would.
On that note, let's wrap up. Like we said last week, we got our TikToks up and everything. So on TikTok, you can find it at Unfiltered Curiosity, no spaces. Instagram, it's unfiltered_curiosity. Everybody can find us there. We'll keep pumping these out and keep rolling with it.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if we can get our viewers to shoot us some topics that maybe they want to talk about and see where that goes. It could be anything, literally anything.
I think
that would be
that's a good
idea.
option. I know I have a few people that have given me some topics as well. And I mean, you've come up with some pretty good topics too. So I think we have a good lineup at least.
Yeah, absolutely.